Let's go. Listen, tonight we've got a good episode for you.
That's right.
I'm John.
I'm Britney.
And this is Marriages for Grown Folks.
Yes.
If this is your first time tuning in, pause, charge your phone, charge your laptop, stream it to the TV.
Yes. Hit subscribe.
Hit like.
Yes.
And we're going to get with it.
Yes.
This is episode 4 of 5 in
part
a
4
series.
of 5.
Part 4 of 5.
Yes.
We're talking about
Ingredients of intimacy.
Ingredients of intimacy.
That's right.
So we dealt with safety, investment, curiosity. Tonight we're going to deal with time. Now, we've been together. This year marks 19 years. And so this podcast, this platform is all about us sharing our losses. We can drive.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
This is about our losses, our wins, our failures, lessons that we've learned, to be able to share them with you to hopefully
help you not make some of the mistakes we made and be prepared if you are single
this is gonna be
for your marriage.
So before we get into the subject of time, if this is your first episode that you've watched, make sure you go back and watch the other three that we've done. Safety, investment. I love safety myself. Yeah. But watch those.
Curiosity was my
because
favorite.
We're building on what we've already dealt with.
Yeah.
With those other 3 ingredients. Right. Yeah. But before we get into that, we got to recap
our weekend. We had a very busy weekend, y'all.
It was all good.
It was.
Before we even get into it, shout out to D3 Entertainment.
Yes.
Sharika Stewart.
Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Clyde, Michelle,
for
thinking about us and sending out the invite.
So we received an invite from them to attend the Relationship Goals movie premiere.
Yes.
That has already dropped by the time you see this video.
Yeah.
So if you haven't, get on Amazon, get on Prime, and stream this movie.
Absolutely.
So
support the cause, y'all. If y'all want more good movies like this, we gotta support each other.
Sunday, we had the chance to go to Transformation Church, Pastor Mike, Pastor Natalie, to help them celebrate their 11th year of leading Transformation.
Yeah.
And then the church's
27th year anniversary. Absolutely.
When I say dope, so we got a behind the scenes look, got to talk and mingle and laughing.
Yeah.
But our invite to the premiere was because of our influence with the Marriages for Grown Folks platform.
Well,
so your support, your likes, your shares,
and friends, and love.
So, thank you all for believing in us. Yep. So, listen, the movie premiere. So we went to the service that Sunday.
Yep.
We took pictures. We'll post those and follow us on our socials if you haven't to kind of see what we saw. But we go to the movie premiere and the line is out of the door. Tulsa showed out.
They did.
Everybody's dressed they were cleaner than the Indiana Board of Health. Okay. I mean, clean. Okay, so what were your thoughts about the movie?
I was super thankful that it was just like a good movie. Like, it wasn't corny, it wasn't churchy, it was just a good romance, and it was accurate with what relationships are right now in 2026 with a lot of comedic relief. So it just was a good romance comedy. It really was.
For me as well, to hear the story behind how the movie became a movie.
Yes.
From a sermon series that he had preached, from a viral clip from a sermon series that he had preached.
Years ago.
Yeah. To now being a book, to a movie, and to hear the producer, Devon Franklin, talk about how this came to be was so inspiring to us. But the movie itself, it was funny. I was concerned, is this going to be funny? Is this going to be just a regular, cheesy Christian movie? And it wasn't.
It was just a good movie.
And they dealt with topics and subjects that we have dealt with in our marriage. and that other couples that we know and have sat with and talked with that have dealt with. I mean, some real.
And gave a snapshot of what the dating pool looks like currently. Like you guys got to just see it to understand, but they gave an accurate depiction of what dating looks like for singles right now too.
Definite. And I wouldn't get on here telling y'all to watch something that for real.
He honestly doesn't like romance movies. So for him to like the movie is saying a lot. Like, so you guys should go check it out.
So this movie is a win for the body. This movie is a win for believers.
Absolutely.
For the lovers, for those of you who are waiting on love, expecting love. Some really good subjects.
And it still was faith-based. Like there were still just good principles that would make your relationship thrive if you listen to the message.
Now, there's a scene in the movie. Now, they gave Method Man his due shine. Method Man has kept himself up.
Yes, he has.
Down from Wu-Tang to Method Man, he's kept himself up. They gave him some shine. I ain't gonna spoil it. They gave him almost too much shine.
No, they didn't.
And all the women of God in the movie theater was. So
I wasn't doing all of that, but I did say he looks better as he ages.
I said, now get it out,
good looking man.
Get it out.
Don't say get it out.
Get it out.
Talk like that.
Get your hoot out, because tonight you're gonna get this gut. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get this 1 month pregnant gut. Now, when you've been married, when you've been in the game 18 years, you know, I went to the gym today, as a matter of fact.
That's right.
I didn't feel no ways tired. Let him get his shine out. He's a good man, Savannah. So, ladies, Method Man got his up. I ain't gonna tell no more of it. So if you're watching this and you are on the fence about watching the movie,
go watch the movie.
Go watch the movie. It's genuinely funny. Has some very good faith moments in it, comedic moments in it, and it was just relevant.
It was. I like the comedy in it.
It wasn't dated and old. It had no dust on it. Yeah. It had some shine on it. So check it out. Download Amazon Prime,
y'all,
and stream it. And I think that it's a movie for the family too.
And it's perfect because love.
Valentine's Day is coming down. So dope. So in the last 3 episodes that we've done on ingredients for intimacy, we've dealt with safety, investment, and curiosity. Make sure, if this is your first time watching, to go check at least a portion of those 3 out so that you don't miss the cake that we're building.
Come on, you need all the ingredients if you want your cake to be right.
We saw this pie diagram on Dr. Elizabeth Frederick's page on YouTube, on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I said, we got to deal with this.
Yeah.
This is so good. So I'm going to make this statement. Then we're going to start with time. You cannot build intimacy in a relationship that you're checked out of.
Come on.
I just got to say it every episode.
Come on.
If you're checked out, building intimacy, you got to first find out why you're checked out first before you can start building intimacy.
Yeah.
So that's
you have to decide if you're willing to check back in, because you can't build intimacy if you checked out. I'm just going to look at the camera.
So under time, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 points.
Yeah.
We probably won't spend a lot of time on every one of these points, but the ones that we're going to lean in on,
we're going to lean in.
Number 1, under time, availability.
Can we just pause though? Because how can you be in a relationship if you're not willing to be available? And that's what you was talking about when you said you got to be willing to check in.
You're starting early.
I'm just saying.
Okay, come on, speak on it.
I'm just saying.
Don't hold that thought.
Okay.
Availability, routines, quality and quantity.
Come on.
Date nights.
Yes.
Adventures.
Yes.
Regular check-ins.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now say what you were saying about availability.
I think that sometimes relationships can become so routine that we forget that we need to be available for our partner. We just expect, them to understand, work, the kids, life, they'll understand. You shouldn't expect your mate to understand. You should create availability for them because you have committed your life to spending it with them.
Let's add this too for the non-married individuals.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. If you call someone your friend, you should have time and availability for them. And if you don't, then are they really your friend? I gotta call a friend after this because I was talking to her earlier and didn't get to finish because work was busy. But because she's a friend, it's been on my mind all day. Like, man, before I go to bed, I gotta follow up. But that's because it's a friendship.
So I love availability because we talked about it in the last episode about that. I think it was investment with the fact that because that individual is important.
Come on.
And we're going to get into this a little bit later, and this is where I hear a lot of non-married people really harping on this as a problem because they'll be interested in someone. You have a date with someone, you hit it off with somebody, and they don't have the same energy.
Right.
Or they don't have the same schedule or the availability for whatever reason. Yeah. And it puts an early strain on the relationship because one person is saying, even though I may not be available, I'm willing to make myself available. And when that energy is not matched, it can sour your stomach because you're not making me a priority like I'm making you one.
Okay, so we got to talk about this right here because I think that that is a good point, and I do think that that is something that can sour a relationship. But there also has to be a level of understanding. So sometimes availability looks like I'm going to go with you where you're going because I want to have that time with you. So although I may not have 3 hours with you, I have that 20-minute car ride uninterrupted where it's just me and you, where we can talk about our day, where we can catch up. Then we may have to give our time to something else for a moment, but then I'm also going to get more time alone one-on-one with you when we leave where we're coming from.
Yep.
So
I agree.
That's important.
There have been times where we didn't have the availability in our schedule to give each other the undivided attention.
Yeah.
But because we were with each other, it served some of the tank filling. Does that make sense? So in other words, even though I wasn't able to
took what we could get in that season because our availability was very limited. I think that's what you're saying.
I'm real with it. So availability. Let me say this too while we add before we go to the next one. Ask yourself the dating question or the married question. This is the question to me that is the baseline of this subject tonight. Why are you trying to cook intimacy? You need to know why. So for you, tell us why Britney needs intimacy. What is it serving?
I don't even know who said it, but it lives rent free in my brain. So every time I hear the word intimacy, I hear into me, you see. So in order for you to see into me, that means you have to be able to like have a window or you have to have access to me to really see who I am and vice versa. So to me, intimacy is like foundational in a relationship because outside of that, is it really a relationship? Like, I think you just got to ask that question. Like, if I'm not dealing with you in an intimate space, can I really call you a friend? Can I really call you my lover? Can I really call, and even if it's not romantic, even in my platonic relationships, like I check in with my best friend every day. Like we gonna talk at some point. We gonna send a text message or something because we gonna check in. Like I want to make sure she good. If she needs support, I want to be there. She want to make sure I'm good. If I need support, she want to be there. So it's not just even about romantic relationships, but when you are committed to a relationship and you are truly invested in it, you can give that person time. And that's the other thing too, like time is the only currency that you can never recoup. So you have to be intentional about what you're doing with your time. So to me, the fact that you are willing to give your partner, your friend, the people that you have in your community your time, that is another indicator of your commitment to the relationship. It's another indicator of your love for that relationship. It's another indicator that you are committed to it. So I think that that is just vitally important.
1 to 10, how much do you value me in our relationship? What's the scale?
You already know, you 10 out of 10.
What about your best friend? 10. What about when you get pissed off at him?
It's still 10 out of 10.
So it don't change, it don't move?
No. Because to me, the value is still there. Even if I don't see eye to eye with you, even if I don't see eye to eye with my best friend, like I'm not in relationship with people to make me feel good all the time. Like I like that the people around me will be honest with me, that they're going to keep it 100 with me, that they're going to challenge me to expand, to grow, to become a better version of me. That's just me. I ain't going to put that on nobody else. But for me, I like people that are going to be authentically themselves no matter what. I love people that are going to just show up in the room and be present, you know, like not try to puff up, not try to hide, but just be them. Because to me, that is being present in the moment. And I need that. Like that feeds me.
I appreciate intimacy. I need it. I think we all do because we're not wired to be alone.
Come on.
We're not wired to just have surface relationships.
That's right.
We are wired for connectivity.
Yeah.
So what you said about intimacy, we don't do well without it.
Yeah. We thrive in intimacy.
It is a need. Intimacy is a need.
Absolutely.
And if I can't get it, if I'm unable to get it from the person that I'm with, then what you said, like, why are we together if there's no intimacy?
That part.
That's a real question.
I just want to slide this nugget in.
You're just going to keep sliding.
Yeah, I just got to slide this little nugget.
Sliding along my point tonight.
I'm just going to talk to the women, okay? Because we're talking about intimacy. Can we stop diminishing a man's need for physical affirmation? It makes them feel valued. It makes them feel wanted. And honestly, this is my stance on it, okay? And I'm saying mine because you ain't got to ascribe to it. But baby, it done kept me together for 18, almost 19 years. Just saying.
Bless you tonight.
I value our intimate moments. I value our sexuality because that's a space that he only gets to occupy. So it's like, if you're talking about relationally, what separates our relationship from every other relationship? It's our sexuality. So it's like a lot of times we say, well, dang, all they think about is sex. All they want is sex. They could want to sleep with somebody else, baby. So the fact that they still desire you, the fact that they want to be intimate with you, that is a compliment. You shouldn't be offended by that. That should like make you feel good. You should like sit up taller, have a stronger smile on your face because what? He still want you. He ain't asking for somebody across the road. He coming home to you every night. He trying to talk to you every night. He trying to lay next to you every night. So please just remember that because I feel like sometimes the narrative can get skewed. Sometimes the narrative becomes something that it really isn't. Like he's not just with you for your body. He's with you because he feels safe with you. He feels comfortable with you and he trusts you. So that is why he wants your body in addition to all the other things that you bring to the table. Okay, go ahead. Let's get back. Time. Ingredients of intimacy time.
So have you ever been cooking? You started cooking and then you realized, oh snap, I don't have this. You got to run to the store to get this. Or you have to
figure out
a substitute.
What would be the best substitute? And even in that, it still is not that ingredient. So if you are a cook, you can still taste the difference. Everybody else might be ranting and raving about your food and you'd be like, man, I wish I would have had, because that's how important the ingredients are when you're preparing something.
So when you're cooking, those of you who cook, when you're cooking and you don't have that ingredient, you have to outsource it. You have to go and get it. You got to stop the process to go and get it. And so I thought about us today when I was thinking about this point that we started baking a cake.
Yeah.
And while it was being put together, we started to realize we don't have some of the necessities that make up this intimacy cake. So the building almost, in a sense, paused while we went to get or possess. So like time, availability, time, safety, investment, curiosity, and engagement. Those are the five. If an individual within themselves, if the relationship doesn't possess those, They're not just qualities that you can go to the store and buy. You have to embody it. You have to have it within you. Yeah. So if you're not, you said it in the first episode about safety. If you don't possess safety
for yourself,
if you are bad with time management,
come on,
to have these ingredients come like what the Captain Planet is about, your powers combined.
Okay.
If you don't possess,
yeah,
and it's okay to not have. We didn't have all of these.
We didn't
on day one.
Right.
But the journey is knowing and understanding.
Right.
This is for 5 praisers. Knowing that these 5 ingredients are basic keys to developing intimacy. So what we would encourage every couple, every non-married person to do is to look at these 5 ingredients and to find out which one you're good at.
Come on. And what area needs some help.
Now, time, okay, let's talk. So time for me would probably be one of the ones that is the most difficult for me with us right now.
Agreed.
Because stuff is going 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
We have changes. There's been sickness. There's been setbacks. There's been health scares. There's been death. There's been career changes. There's been promotions. There's been, you name it. Beans, greens, you name it. It's been all of the above and more. This platform, recording.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make that clear that you don't have to have all of these in the beginning, but you at least need to know, especially good marriage counseling will help you identify. Now listen,
that part.
If I said tonight we're going to Mars, pack a bag. What are you packing?
I don't know. Because that's a long journey. Nobody has ever made it to Mars.
So watch this.
And I feel like space is cold.
Okay, so watch this. When we got married, it was the same thing.
Ooh, ain't that the truth?
We didn't even know what the hell to pack. What
is forever, y'all? Somebody describe it.
Ever?
How long is forever? Because it's different for each person. So we made a commitment and we didn't even know how long forever was.
So these ingredients, we did not know that they were requirements.
Yeah.
And we had premarital counseling.
Yeah.
Somebody can tell you something and say, hey, like, next week. But if it don't click in you, everything that was said to me in our premarital counseling, none of it stuck. I'm not saying that it was bad info. I'm just saying none of it stuck because my mind wasn't on it. I didn't have a receptacle
to receive it in that moment. Come on.
So we really, even though we had intense marriage counseling, we was ass out. We were just 2 kids. The brain wasn't even fully
Okay, listen. The human brain does not fully develop until you are 25. I was 21 and he was 22.
Just dumb.
So but God take care of fools and babies. I'm just gonna say,
y'all looking at a miracle relationship. Looking for a miracle.
No, looking at
us. Okay. Okay. Come on, like, so we got stuff.
Oh my God! I just revised it for the moment.
Availability. That was good. I got you to do that. Routine. Now, do we have a routine?
Yes.
A baseline.
We do have a routine, but let me just say this with time, because I feel like for some people, they become rigid concerning time. Relationships require a lot of grace and mercy, and you have to be realistic with the season that you are in. So, do we have a routine? Absolutely. We have to have a routine. We both work full-time jobs. We have 2 children. We have a mother-in-law who just kind of went through some health things that's needing some additional support. So do we have routines? Absolutely. But does the routine always go as planned? No. And here is the thing. Because we are transparent and honest with each other, we done already talked about it ahead of time. Like, all right, we know that this is the plan. However, if the plan doesn't go as we expected, we already have grace in place for it.
That's good.
So, and vulnerability.
You're trying to add another point.
No, I'm just saying, like, because we have grace and vulnerability in place, we don't fall apart. We don't crumble when we don't get the time that we are accustomed to.
That's true.
Now, we may just take a moment and just embrace each other and just be like, oh, I really miss you. I can't wait till we can get back to our normal routine. Because that's a real feeling. That's a real emotion. That's a real desire. But we also understand why life is different right now. And because we understand why life is different right now, we have grace for it.
So that what you said about couples and individuals understanding the dynamic of what you said.
Yeah.
It goes back to like finding out and realizing why we are together.
Yeah.
So when the routine gets thrown off in your relationship and there's a life event that shakes the routine, there's a financial crisis, etc., and you and your partner are not able to get on your routine or continue with your routine, what you said about I miss you, your baseline is what helps the routine get back to normalcy whenever the stuff calms down.
Right.
So the fact that our relationship is built on I like you or I want to like you. I don't want to just be married to you on paper.
Yeah.
But I want to enjoy your company again.
Yes, come on.
So when the world is spinning around your relationship, it is important for you and your relationship to have a baseline. And that goes back to one of the conversations that we had on the deconstructing marriage episode, which was, why are we together?
Why?
Why did we get together?
Question is,
and will it last? Is it something that is built on that can last forever?
Yeah.
We got married because of the kids. Well, one day the kids are going to leave the house.
Our kids are almost grown. It really makes me sad, but we're not going to stay on there.
So
it's going to just be us.
If the relationship is built around the kids and the kids leave, if the relationship is built around the sex and someone has a hysterectomy, if someone has
you can have sex after a hysterectomy, but if you have some issues where you're not able to perform like you used to,
if the blood don't flow, someone has a heart issue and the sex is not like it used to, do you still have
something
a relationship
to hold the relationship together? Do you still have the ingredients necessary for the relationship to stay?
So number 2,
yes,
quality and quantity. I wrote this down that you can't compress. Number 3, I'm sorry, number 3. You can't compress intimacy into one date night a week and call it done.
Ooh, well.
Now let's let the lady let you air that out. Why for you does that not work?
You're not gonna compress me in one day because you committed your life to me and I committed my life to you. So
you got some smoke on that.
Even if it's just giving me a hug and a kiss in the morning, let me tell you what he do. He think he's slick. But if he know that it's been a while and we ain't really had time, he gonna give me a forehead kiss and hug me real tight. Like, yeah, I know that'll hold you till I get back to you. I'd be like, don't try to do that. Don't try to do that. Don't try to do that early in the morning. Don't try to do that. But I appreciate it because he knows that makes me feel seen. So although we don't have as much time that we may want to have in that moment, he wants to make sure that I know before I start my day and before he leaves for the day, I see you, I am here, I want you, we gonna get together.
Now, 2 things, fellas, partners. One, that comes out of wisdom.
Yes, come on.
That comes out of, I know that if I don't fill this tank up, I'm gonna have hell to pay later. But number 2, it comes from I want her to know. You're gonna keep interrupting me, y'all.
It's the background sound because I'm telling them
I got ADHD. It also, I didn't forgot hell. It also
fill my tank.
Lets her know.
That's right.
I really value you outside of the bedroom.
Come on. Which makes me want to meet you in the.
See, you got to give some to get some.
My bedroom.
Now we got Marcus on the board. Now when I have to reload, when I have to reset my, when I have to reset, unplug me and plug me back in. So what you're saying and what I'm saying tonight, I think we're saying the same thing that different people process quality differently.
Yeah.
If I don't talk to you all day,
listen,
it doesn't affect me the same way that it affects you.
That's
affects
right.
you.
Mm-hmm.
It may develop her into an attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say nothing to me all day. For me, because of how I may be wired that day, it may come off as the intensity of my miss you is more, not an that. So, and I'm sure that, you know, those who are watching this know their partner or are getting to know their partner on why they tick the way that they tick. But I think that this quality and quantity point under time is so important because there are a lot of people in relationships. We've made this mistake thinking that I can just go all day without checking on you, especially early on. And you would say, how you just gonna not text me all day and then come home and expect me to be on?
That part.
You know, young me was like,
intimacy starts in the morning.
Okay.
And you just let it marinate all day.
Ain't no need to worry. But tonight is gonna bring a little. So that was a phase of our relationship that was hell because I'm like, man, what you know?
I think for him, he was trying to like get the day done so he could get back. And for me, I'm saying, did you not miss me today? Like, was you thinking about me? So I think that that's where it's important to really know your partner. But I also like that they label quality and quantity because they are actually two different things. So a person can like give you quality even if they don't have a huge amount of time. And sometimes they may have more time to give you, but it's not maybe like a huge quality attached to it. So I think that both are necessary for sure.
And in our relationship, there are what they call ebb and flow. There are ups and downs. There are times when our schedule is crazy. Like you said it earlier. But there are times when we have a lot of time. And if you use that time
wisely,
if you use it fighting one another.
No, that's foolish. Don't do that.
Then you waste the time that you have together because so like there is a season that stuff might pick up in your relationship and you have to pull from the investment, which was the last episode.
Come on.
Pull from the investment that you made. So there are times in your relationship where there might be a health crisis or an emergency. And if you haven't put anything in the bank,
come on, you can't make a withdrawal.
Nothing. Come on, what you said. Ain't nothing to withdraw from.
You gotta have something in the account.
Okay. You said it earlier. You was on my notes. You didn't know you were on my notes when you said, do you want to give this to this person?
Well,
now, there are those who are in marriages and relationships that have it to give it.
But they don't want to give it.
To that person.
Exactly.
We just want to
We're gonna have to do a whole episode on don't live a lie. Don't be in a relationship living a lie. Just be honest.
All right, come on, notes, Marcus.
Just be honest.
So we've done availability, routines, quality, and quantity. I'm gonna let you deal with
date night. I get excited about date nights because to me, it's our moment to like unplug from the routine of every day of like, okay, we gotta go to work. Okay, we gotta do this. Okay, the kids need this. Okay, I need to cook. I need to wash clothes. Okay, the yard needs to be cut. Oh, I gotta put gas in my wife's car. All of those things don't exist during date night. They exist, but they don't exist during date night. Like, hear what I'm saying. On date night, you have to be intentional. Intentional about, you know what? All of that stuff don't matter right now. The only thing that matter right now is you. And you're going to get my full attention. You're going to get my undivided attention. We're going to have quality time. I'm going to check on you. You're going to check on me. We're going to just laugh because those are the things that refill you guys as a unit. And it's so vitally necessary. If you want to continue to thrive in your relationship, if you want to continue to be friends with your partner, if you want to continue to grow with that person, you need those moments. Because honestly, if this is not healthy, nothing attached to us is going to be healthy.
That's right.
So if I'm not healthy as a partner to him, how can I be healthy as a mother? You know, like how can I be healthy as a friend if this is not healthy? That's really how I
Okay, now say something to someone who is in a relationship where they feel like it is not healthy with that point.
Okay, so I think you have to ask, why is it not healthy? And instead of immediately trying to place blame, like take a moment to just go introspectively. Because to me, that was really the turning point for us. When we stopped trying to look at each other and cast blame and we said, wait. Is there something that I should be doing in this relationship that I haven't done? Am I fully committed? Am I fully invested? Do I have a contingency plan? Am I like, all right, let this nigga mess up again? Baby, my mom already told me keep some money to the side. I'm about to be, like all of those things speak to how invested you are. And the other thing, and this is like not even an ingredient, but we still got to talk about it. Why did I get with the person that I'm with? Because if I didn't really get with that person to do life with them, but I got with them because of what they brought to the table, I got with them because I don't want to be alone, I got with them for all of these different reasons outside of the actual covenant of I want a partner and I want to do life with you and I want to thrive with you and I want to build with you and I want to love you, then these ingredients are going to be hard. Because you're not going to understand why they are necessary because you entered into the relationship with your own personal motives. You didn't enter into the relationship for the relationship.
Do you think that some of our, you say about 5 to 7-ish years that it took for us to start gelling? Do you think that it took us so much time, to your point, because we were finding out that what we thought that we were getting married for was being crushed?
Yeah, so I definitely feel like for us specifically, we got married for 2 very different reasons. And if you guys want the backdrop on that, go check out the other episodes because we have elaborated on it, but we will definitely do it again. But we got married for 2 very different reasons and under 2 very different structures. So for you, marriage was a level of freedom and some of the things that you wanted, but I didn't view marriage the same way because I really never planned on being married. So for me, it was like, all right, I'll do the adventure. For you, it was like, oh, finally, I get to do what I've been wanting to do. So I feel like it was that interaction initially. And I also feel like we were so young that we didn't even have enough wisdom and insight to try to see it from the other person's perspective. Yes. So I'm thinking like, what are you talking about? You used to say something that would just scrape me in the core of my soul. He would go, all right, I'm married now. I can die. You can die. I'm like, we've been married for like a month. Why you keep saying it? He was saying it so much that I started believing that maybe he was going to die. Like, does he have a terminal illness and he hasn't told me about? I'm in nursing school, in the middle of nursing school when I married this man. So I'm learning about all the different disease processes, all the things that can happen to the body, how you treat the body, all the things. And he is saying like every day, man, this is what I've been waiting for. I can die now. I'm like, why does he keep saying that? Like, we 21 and 22. Why are you trying to die? We babies. But for him, because of the way he was raised, because of his upbringing, that was the pinnacle. Like, oh, I got married, so I'm free. Like I've done everything they've told me to do. I'm already saved. I already love the Lord. Now I got a wife. Okay. And for me, I'm like, this just feels like the beginning of a journey. So I'm confused why you're saying like you're ready to check out.
I ain't gonna do it. So sad. So I agree.
Gotta know your why.
The why.
Vitally important.
To why you and that individual are together or want to be together. Because it might change. And as it changed, I think that, I say this, we're going to the next point. The deconstruction marriage episode was probably my top 3 ones that we've done. Because I think that a lot of relationships are in the place where the argument is so deep because it's not about what's on the surface.
It's that root system.
It's really about the foundation of should we really be together? And what is our relationship built on. Now, there's an old song that said, "My hope is built
on nothing less."
Like, you know that one, right?
I don't know the rest of the words.
Man, Jesus. So the foundation is so important. So you can't build intimacy without knowing what the foundation is.
Can I say this? Don't be afraid to rip up roots that are not serving the relationship anymore. I know that it can be scary because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. But to allow a relationship that can thrive to die because you're afraid to prune things and to rip up the roots, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't rob yourself. Yeah, don't
rip up old.
Yeah, rip them roots up. If they're not serving you, I'm a plant mom, okay? I believe in a good house plant. It cleans your air and your atmosphere, okay? That's a whole nother conversation. But literally, my plants thrive and stay green and do what they're supposed to do in my home because I'm not afraid to prune them. Let something turn brown. Oh, baby, it's coming off. We're not keeping it. But it's the same thing in a relationship. You may come to the relationship with something and then realize this is not helping us. We're not growing from this. We're not thriving for this. Pull that root up. Throw it out. Get rid of it.
Do what to it?
Get rid of it. Pull it up. Throw it away.
Do what to it?
Pull it up. Throw it away.
And the benefit to that,
it will grow. Mm-hmm. I'm telling y'all, I got a baby rainforest over here because it's going to grow.
Amazon over there. So, date night. So, we've covered availability.
Yeah.
Routine. Mm-hmm. Quality and quantity.
Yeah.
Date nights. Adventures. We won't spend.
I got to say one more thing on date night. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm full. When it comes to date night, I'm full.
I'm interview you.
Go ahead and interview me, baby. Let me tell you though. Date night also reminds me the things about you that I fell in love with. So, like, if you feel like your relationship is becoming complacent, date night sometimes can be that spark that reminds you, like, dang, I love this man. Sometimes we be at date night, he just be talking. I don't even hear what he's saying. I'll be like, man, I love this man. He's so fine. That's my man. That's what be going on in my head. I be smiling like, mm-hmm. But in my head, I'm saying like, wow, I get to do life with this man. Like, I really enjoy being in his presence and spending time with him and loving on him. And sometimes date night is what you need because sometimes people get locked in routines. Like, routines are good and they're necessary, but sometimes you can get lost in them and you kind of like forget. It's just like, okay, that person is there. But it's like, no, this is a whole person who has thoughts and feelings and emotions, and they're experiencing life in a way, and I'm experiencing life in a way. And to me, I enjoy being able to see life through your lens because we see it differently. So it's an opportunity for me to say, okay, wait. Because sometimes I can be a little too serious, y'all. But he funny in real life. Yeah, like he funny in real life, like stomach laugh.
I ain't got no off switch.
But I appreciate that because it resets me. Like, it really refuels me. It really reminds me, like, this is why I want to be present in the moment. This is why I don't want to be thinking 5, 6, 7 years down the road all the time. Like, it has its place, but being present also has its place in a relationship. So it's just good. I love it.
Speak on regular check-ins.
Baby. Now, I can't say don't you because everybody don't do it. But everybody should be doing a yearly checkup with their primary care, okay? There are checkups for a reason. And let me tell you why. I'm put my nurse hat on for a second. Yeah. Okay. The reason why preventative care, aka a check-in, is so necessary, because if you do preventative care, you can catch an issue before it becomes a disease process that will potentially kill you or kill the relationship. So, women get breast exams. Why do we get breast exams? Because we don't want breast cancer. Because you don't want your breast cut off. Because you don't want to have to unnecessarily go through chemo and radiation. You don't want to have to get breast reconstruction if you can avoid it. You want to keep what God gave you. Just saying. So,
to keep it too.
Oh, I know. Or like for a man, you don't want to have prostate cancer. So if you can go to your doctor and get checked and avoid it, and then it's not spread to your bones and all these other things. But that is the point of preventative care. So a lot of people almost have a phobia or a fear of the prevention. But preventative care, aka check-ins, are necessary because if there is something brewing, okay, let's catch it before it become like a whole war. I don't have to fight with you.
An individual, an example of what you're talking
about. Okay. So a check-in for us looks like, where you at? People be like, what you mean where you at? When I'm asking him where he is, I hate that he does hate it, but he has become very accustomed to it because my husband goes inward. So when he is dealing with hard things in life, when he is processing things, when he has a lot on his mind, he goes inside. I'm an outside person. If something is going on with me, I need somebody to talk to. Let me talk it out. I might have to talk it out 2 or 3 times, but then I'll be good. My husband, oh, no, baby, it's Fort Knox. So what I say to him is, where are you? And I say that so he immediately knows, oh, dang, she didn't pick me up. She feels something is going on. Sometimes he'll still try to play coy and be like, what you mean? And my immediate response is, I feel you. Something is off with you. You seem like something is bothering you.
That's intimacy.
What's going on? So instead of me ignoring it, instead of me being like, oh, he having one of them days, let me stay away from him, I'm not going to avoid it. Because intimacy means, okay, if something is bothering him, then that means something is bothering us because we in this together. So I want him to know you're not alone. I'm right here with you. What's going on, baby? Where you at?
And then that check-in happens. You would advise that check-in happen.
I really think that it depends on where you are in your relationship. So a newer relationship, you probably need to check in a little more often. If you have a relationship on the rocks, you probably need to check in a little bit more often because you're trying to bring that intimacy back together. Now, if you are already together, your check-ins may only need to be weekly. I don't advise anybody go a whole month waiting on a check-in. Because, baby, you should be checking in with yourself every day. Okay? Now, that's a sidebar. But
check your own breath.
I'm saying, like, you should know what your body is trying to communicate with you. Because sometimes when we're unable to process and comprehend it in our mind, our body will start talking to us. And we shouldn't ignore it. But the same thing with your partner. You should be able to feel when something is different, when something is a little off, like, what is this? And if I'm able to assess myself and I feel something is off, I should still be vulnerable enough to be like, babe, I feel like I'm kind of on edge. And then he'll say, well, why are you feeling like that? Because we ain't really had no time together and I miss you and I don't want to be far apart from you. But that takes vulnerability. And we are in a society that wants to be like, well, I don't want to be weak. I mean, he can be weak, but I don't want to be weak. And he on his side talking about, well, she can be weak, but I got to be strong. And it's like, but the beauty of intimacy is that I can undress with you, not just physically, but also emotionally and mentally and spiritually. I can say, okay, these are my fears. These are my concerns. And the beautiful thing about doing that is normally he don't even know that he got the right words, but he got the right words. I be leaving the conversation like, all right, he wasn't as bad as I thought he was. Okay, we
right.
Good.
The yin and the yang.
And vice versa. Like him being willing to be vulnerable and intimate in that way and sharing like his emotional and his thoughts, then we can dialogue about it. And then he like, oh, okay, like I'm not off. I'm not crazy. I'm not alone. So that is really the point of intimacy so that like, man, I don't have to tackle this big world all by myself. It's somebody here like rocking with me, like really, really rocking me, not judging me, not casting shame, not trying to embarrass or belittle, but actually in it. And I think that that is something that we also miss sometimes because some people are so uncomfortable with intimacy that they become awkward in it. So then they're like, well, I got to have the right thing to say, or let me make a joke about it. And it's like, sometimes intimacy is just being still and listening. Like sometimes I just let my husband talk. And that's all he needed from me. He didn't need me to have the right answer. He didn't need me to say, like something powerful and, magnifying. He just needed me to listen and he needed an embrace. And I give him that. And vice versa. Sometimes I just need to cry in his arms because life can be hard sometimes. So I think that we overcomplicate what like intimacy looks like, what quality time looks like, what quantity looks like. But I think that for me, date nights and regular check-ins are so important because it reminds me how special this is. It reminds me why you the person for me. You did.
Praise goes right there. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear adventure?
Oh, okay. Y'all, I really love traveling and trying new things. So adventure to me looks like, okay, what can we conquer together that I wasn't able to do when I was all by myself? Because, like sometimes you have these thoughts or these dreams or these visions of things that you want to do in your head, but you really don't want to do them alone. So it's like it's on the bucket list, but you're like, oh, but I need my friend to go with me or I need my man to go with me. So like when I think of adventure, I think about like, okay, what's on my bucket list that I've been really wanting to do, but I'm kind of nervous, but I know if I do it with somebody that it'll just be even better. Cause then I have that person to like share that memory with for the rest of my life. I think that's really important. What about you? When you hear adventure, what comes to mind?
I think out of the breaking the routine.
Yeah.
Doing something that breaks.
Yeah.
That literally breaks the routine, whether it's for 5 minutes, an hour, literally. Now, the same thing that we just talked about, building routine.
Yeah.
Then turning around and doing something because it's the ebb and flow.
That's right. You need both.
One person needs more adventure
Yeah.
than the other. One person most likely needs more routine than the other. So it really is the balance of both of them.
Yeah.
One person thrives on a routine and that brings them safety. There usually is another person that thrives on adventure. And that is why the two have come together.
Yeah.
Because one, like you said earlier, one complements the other.
That's right.
So what we found that has worked in our relationship is really investigating why we say it almost every episode, to go within to find out why you need what you need, why you need what you need. So once we find out why we are wired the way we're wired, when we come back together in conversation, come up with a plan, both parties are aware of the other person's need for that thing.
Yeah.
Now you can discuss moderation. Now you can discuss frequency.
Yeah.
But I think that before we get into the nuances of all of that, at the basis of intimacy, as we review, is number one, assessing why did we get together? What's the relationship based on? Did we get together to ride off into the sunset? What if it's raining?
Yeah.
So you can't ride off into no sunset if it was storming. So like one of the things that our relationship is built on is helping people.
That's right.
Is serving others.
Yeah.
Before we even knew the full reason of why.
Yeah.
What you knew.
Yeah.
About getting into this relationship with me, whether you fully agreed with it, whether you fully capacity.
Come on.
She knew that I was in a capacity of serving in my church.
Yeah.
That has been a staple. Serving has been a staple and forever will be a staple. And likewise with you. You started nursing school the first year we got together. So
before we got together, I was already in it.
Come on now. Yeah. So those are core values that we had before we met each other. And I think one of the reasons why this works is because we found a way to fulfill our purposes that are innately in us.
Yeah.
And found a way to merge them.
That's right.
And then bring our children into it.
Yeah.
So when we talk about marriages for grown folks, what you said tonight is really grown folks talk. And you cannot be afraid to scrutinize.
That's right.
And to look at the realities of yourself.
That's right.
in the state of your relationship.
That's right.
To even decide if you want to build intimacy. So I like the Mars comment that we talked about earlier, and then we'll stop. That I think is so dope.
Yeah.
That we did not know that we would still be together 18 years later.
We didn't know the journey we were about to embark on.
We didn't even know what to pack. We didn't know.
We just hopped in the spaceship.
There's a level of anger that I have hit several times that I didn't know that I was capable of. But within marriage, don't you do it? I mean, I'm talking about.
Listen,
you could have. I felt neutral
when I made him mad early on. His response in the heat of his anger would be, it took everything inside of me not to laugh at him. I was like, Britney, you gotta chill, Brit.
Now listen, now watch this. Okay, we're gonna be. What people don't understand about nice guys is right after I'm a good guy comes, I'm gonna choke you out.
He turns into a villain. It's called Jekyll and Hyde. So he was trying to remind the negative side of him. He was telling me he was a nice guy. He was telling himself, like, don't do it. Don't go to the dark side. I was telling the devil on the inside of me, you can't come out. And that's what I was doing. I was poking like, come on out, devil. Come on out, devil.
Molly, you was in danger.
Right.
So listen, like, okay, this is a good point about intimacy.
Yeah.
When somebody voluntarily or involuntarily, now I can hear couples already. When someone voluntarily or involuntarily expresses intimacy or vulnerability,
come on,
how you handle that. This is going to take like individual counseling. We can't do it in a podcast, but how you handle that means everything.
Absolutely.
Intentional, unintentional. So when you find out that the other person received how you handled their, so like I'm a good guy, when she would laugh, that would make me hate her. It would make me hate the skin on, I mean, like the bones that hold your, I hate, what did he say on Little Rascals? I hate Darla. He wanted to mute it, just shave Darla's head ball. So like in marriage, there is a button in both parties that has to be investigated.
Yeah.
And what happened with us, because we didn't do the work, because we didn't have therapy, because we didn't know what therapy was, those buttons really should have been investigated.
Yeah, prior to.
So what marriage did, this is why we on the Marriages for Grown Folks podcast.
That's right.
Because we found out our traumas
were coming to the surface on a daily basis.
And we thought it was the other person.
Yes.
I thought.
You thought I was your problem. And
I thought you pissed me off.
Yeah.
And you thought but what we found out is that there was something that was pre-existing.
Well, a pre-existing condition was already at work.
So check up.
Come on. That's why you need those check-ins and the checkups.
Come on. You got to sit. Sometimes you got to sit with a professional, because the pain may be in your neck, but the origin of that pain may be where?
In your spine.
In your spine or in your feet. Come on now. I can hang with it. So sitting with someone, if your relationship is really like on the rocks, we're advocates for therapy. We're advocates for those who are skilled with listening to what is not being said when you're sitting with somebody.
And we're advocates for truth, because you got to acknowledge what is true.
Yeah, buddy. So, okay, let's do one truth.
Okay.
I'm thinking about a particular couple way in another state.
Way yonder. Give me a truth.
You might got my ADHD. I think you might got it. You might got
might just be sleepy.
That might be.
Weekend. But I'm here, baby, to give y'all all of my energy that I got left. This
particular couple got together. They're in another state. They're in another country. This couple's on Mars. They got together.
They're on Venus. We're on Mars.
They got together under certain circumstances. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. they decide to get married, have children together, and what comes up? Now, through all of the bills and career, you don't support my career, and the car ain't clean. You don't keep the car clean. And after we get through with all of the sidebar, we're talking about intimacy. When this couple sits down in therapy, the counselor is listening to the arguments.
That's right.
The counselor's job is to listen to what is not being said.
That's right.
What the couple may not have the courage to articulate or to admit.
Yes.
The therapist or the counselor finds out that this relationship has been it's been based on transaction. So
because there is a difference.
Okay. So to your point.
Yes.
If we're not able to be truthful, intimacy cannot exist. So this particular couple who lives on Mars had to acknowledge we got together under a transaction. I had what you needed and you had what I needed. And that was the basis of not love, not mutual respect, not friendship, not camaraderie, not value systems aligning.
Right.
I have a need, you have a need. You rap, I sing. Let's get in the studio together. So that's a short example of intimacy. If this particular hypothetical couple wants to build intimacy, we have to go back to, that couple has to go back to the day that they met.
That's right.
And start over and say, hey, if I don't have what I was initially providing, do you still rock with me?
Well,
Music Soul Child said, I love you for hair, because your hair is not going to always be gray. One day, it's not always red. One day it's going to be gray.
It is. You going to still love me?
Come on now. When I'm bald,
I'm going to still love you. I'm going to rub that.
I need you to rub my head. Come on, shine that crystal ball.
Get a towel.
Yeah, but I buffed me out. Buff me tonight. Spray some of that some of that wax on my head.
I think the biggest hindrance is people's fear of ripping off the band-aid of delusion and looking at what is true.
It's good.
That can be difficult.
So intimacy, these are ingredients to intimacy. Let's go over them again and we're done. Safety.
Time.
Investment.
And curiosity. Engagement is the last one that we have to go over.
Under engagement, we'll give you a preview. Deep conversation. Mental stimulation.
Come on.
It's different than physical stimulation.
Yes, it is.
Physical touch, being present, attunement, and collaboration.
Come on.
So this is a lot. Please just understand, just take your piece.
Yeah.
Take one of these items on this pie and just work with it. Master it. Figure it out. Understand your component to it. Understand the other person's component to it. Because this is a lot. We're talking about 18 years in the game.
Well, the beautiful thing about ingredients, whenever you're baking, you don't put them all together all at once. Right. There's an order, there's a sequence in which you have to add the things together if you really want it to turn out right.
Now,
like when I'm making a cake, I churn butter and sugar for a couple of hours. Like I want it to completely emulsify inside of each other before I add any other ingredient. So you can't be in a rush when you bringing in these ingredients of intimacy. And that's why I said earlier, grace is so vitally important, because you may need to spend a lot of time on safety and time before you can ever get to investment, curiosity, and engagement.
This is a press conference.
I'm just saying. If I'm looking at this like baking a cake, I would say safety and time is butter and sugar.
Come on.
Give it some time to churn.
So this ain't no box cake.
It ain't no box cake, baby.
Okay.
We making stuff from scratch.
Okay, come on.
And let me tell you why it's important that we making it from scratch. Because we're all individuals. No relationship is cookie cutter. See, a box cake is cookie cutter. That's why they just ask you for the same things. But a relationship is like making something from scratch. Go ahead and get that stand mixer out, baby. Get that butter at room temperature. Get that sugar. Go ahead and sift that flour.
You hot tonight.
I'm just saying.
You on fire tonight.
Don't be in a rush. But really taking your time. I promise you, when I make a cake, people be like, oh, it's so good. It's so moist. It's so soft. It's literally because I took my time. Because I wanted them to feel the love and the investment that I put in it with every bite.
So this year is 19 years together.
That's crazy.
This has been slow.
Yeah.
Nothing has been fast.
Yeah.
If you are shooting for longevity,
yes,
slow down.
Take your time. What's the rush?
Baby, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Well,
you've been restored.
This is the last. Take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time. Mistakes are made.
That's right.
We're rushing. But quality really happens when there's attention. And sometimes, like, one of the things that happens in our dates is that we slow the car down and everything stops.
That's right.
You gotta slow it down. Even within yourself, if you're deciding whether you're gonna stay or not, you gotta slow down, calm yourself, so that you can assess and take inventory, self-inventory. So this is good. These are deep.
They are.
These are really, I didn't think that these were gonna get.
But intimacy is deep.
I really believed that we were going to be able to just hit these all in one.
You thought we was going to be able to do all of this in one episode, and I was like,
as hot as you was tonight, I mean, Marcus, her Marcus, yeah, you was hot tonight. I should have just.
But quality time is my love language, so you should have known time was going to be mine. It's all right.
But I loved it. I'm glad that you say what you said tonight.
Yeah.
From your perspective, from your lens. And we hope that it benefits whoever will watch this, because time is, like you said it earlier, you can't get it back.
It's the only currency you can't get it back.
What you spend it on.
Come on.
You want to make sure you put it somewhere.
Use it wisely. That's what I tell my kids. Time is the only currency you're not going to get back.
Now, let's give hope at the end of this. Because our creator, time is in God.
Yeah.
God has created time. There is no lost time, even in the moments in your relationship, in your life, that feel like nothing is moving, that I'm wasting my time with this person.
Yeah.
God, your creator, knows how to present what you need to do to you in a way that you're not behind.
It's like how some meals taste better and turn out better in a slow cooker versus trying to hurry up and cook it in a skillet. God knows exactly how you need to be prepared. So don't feel like you're behind schedule just because it hasn't, happened as fast as it may have happened for someone else that you know. Just trust the process.
I like that.
Yeah.
Everything that we've experienced before we met, we now see.
Yeah, that it was necessary for us.
Now see. We now, all of the bull that we thought was just bull happening to us in our childhood and in our upbringing. We are just now in the fullness of time. I got to stop. We're now understanding there was a benefit to it.
That's right.
So you all who are watching this platform, who like, who subscribe, who share, you are the proof that what we experienced in our different lenses and our different interpretations of what happened to us, they come together now, 18 years, 19 years later, and we put it together.
That's right.
We do a podcast that touches the world. Got us all over here. Got us all in homes all across America. So this has been good. I appreciate your transparency, your insight on your favorite. I think this was your favorite slice.
Time.
So,
and don't waste time believing that the person you're trying to be intimate with is your enemy.
I thought you was going to say that was coach. That's good. I thought you were gonna start violence over. No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
I'm ending nice.
All right.
I'm on good behavior.
As I go to my seat.
Yes.
So make sure that if you haven't already subscribed, like the page, and check out Relationship Goals, the movie.
Yes.
We think that you're gonna see time being wasted. In this movie. You're gonna see a young lady who is hoping and wishing.
You did that right there. You did that. You better go ahead and pull it together.
Can I just
before you go to your seat?
As I go, hold on. As I go to my in my clothes, I want to leave you with this.
Come on, pull it out. Pull it out.
As I go to my seat on the episode of Time,
I got the organ.
There's a there's a young lady who's in a relationship. They're not married, and she's hoping and wishing that the man will commit in time. And she's faced with the decision to look at the facts, to assess the reality, to see her value, and to ask herself the hard question of where is this going? And am I lying to myself? Am I in delusion? So we'll let you decide. We'll let you see what happens at the end.
Experienced it though. All three of the girls experienced time in a different way.
You better watch yourself.
One was giving everybody their time and needed to not.
When you watch Relationship Goals, when you stream it, when you have your watch party, let us know if you saw how time
affected each one of them in different ways.
Now, sometimes time will let you figure out if what you let go is valuable.
You better say that.
Time don't heal.
Because one girl was giving up all of her time, and when she redeemed her time, she really got what she wanted. Okay,
we got to cut it off. So this is before we cut off every episode. We always decree and declare
that marriage is.
This is grown folks.
It's for grown folks.
Grown folks stuff.
That's right.
Till next time. See you.
Bye.